Hi everybody, welcome to the Teachings of Joseph Question of the Week. We got so many questions by email, we decided to put them into a podcast and share them with everybody. Hopefully, it will answer some questions you may have too. So welcome aboard, sit back, relax, let's have some fun. So this week's question comes from Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Welcome aboard. And that question is, why do so many relationships fail? Well, from the soul's perspective, of course, nothing ever fails. But of course, that is a third-dimensional belief because that is what is experienced from an out-of-alignment belief in the third dimension. We actually did a mini-cast about this on Instagram this week because it is a question that never gets enough attention, right? We can't seem to figure it out. So the immediate answer is that the majority of us are out of alignment with who we really are. And by the way, all relationships that are conjured from and experienced within the space of alignment, and that is in alignment with who we really are, in other words, are the relationships that we see as working, right? That means that your dominant vibration is one of the soul's perspective. That's the worthiness, you kind of know who you are based on the soul's perspective. However, we live in the third dimension of contrast, and we have lots and lots of influences from when we're little, really little. We see it, we experience it for ourselves, and, by the way, we are carrying our physical vibration that we have accumulated over eons of time in the third dimension, most of which has been lived in the out-of-alignment position. So we don't only have the influences of the current human aspect, the current you, but we also have the vibrational baggage that we are carrying inside of us as well, right? So let's look at this out of alignment creating that we all seem to be so good at. So let's begin with who we are not. In other words, everything that is out of alignment with who we really are. We can describe those emotions vibrationally with words like insecurity, jealousy, unworthy, right? Most of us have an unworthy aspect of us, which is an aspect that is out of alignment, obviously. Some of us are control freaks, right? Even words like lonely and desperate. And we'd rather be in a relationship that is not supporting who we really are than to be alone. I went through that too years ago. And it's a horrible position to create from. Of course, we all know that. And they are manifestations of out of alignment vibrations. That's what the easy answer is. So what do you suppose you're creating when you're standing in the out of alignment position? So that is an out of alignment reality, an out of alignment, in this case, relationship. So, as if we need more to add to those out of alignment relationships, we're taught early on things like all relationships are difficult, it's a lot of work, marriage is a lot of work, no relationship is perfect, yada, yada, yada. And we move ahead trying at every turn to make our relationships work. Totally out of alignment. It's totally out of alignment. However, we're focused in the space. When we're trying to make them work, we're focused in the space where they were created. So of course, we're out of alignment, focused in the out of alignment space, trying to fix something, right? And of course it's out of alignment because when you're in alignment, there is nothing to fix. So the only thing you find in that vibrational pattern is more out of alignment reasons why the relationship isn't working. So how do we create a better relationship? We get into alignment ourselves because we are attracting from the space we are standing in. Okay? So if you are out of alignment, you are attracting those who are also out of alignment. But the opposite is true too. When you are in alignment, you are attracting from the space of alignment and attracting those who are in alignment with who they really are too. Okay? So that's the easy answer. Your relationships are going to manifest the vibration you are creating from, just like every creation you make, every single one. It depends on where your focus is. If you have the belief that all relationships are hard and none are perfect, that belief will lead you to creating out of alignment relationships because the belief itself is out of alignment. Remember, our perspective of perfect, and of course it applies here too, and that in alignment belief, that in alignment knowing is that everything is perfect, including every relationship you create, because the perfection is found in vibrational agreement, right? Vibrational agreement is where it's at, is what you have to look at. The manifestation of the agreement, in this case, the relationship, is the indication of the vibrational agreement. So it doesn't serve you to continue to create the same relationships, meaning from the same out of alignment vibrational pattern that manifests in unlimited ways, and to just accept that that's how relationships are. But better to expand your own understanding of how you are creating them and how you're creating your physical reality, and you shift to a different vibration, which will create a different reality, a different experience. So how do you shift the vibration? You must choose and create new beliefs that are foundationed in the vibrational perspective you want to create from. In other words, from your soul's perspective. And this perspective operates by way of the universal laws, or the universal truths, as Joseph refers to them. And they are based in self-responsibility for your own vibration that you are in total control of. And that means you're in control of your choices, and the glue that holds it all together, the vibrational glue from this perspective, is love. This creative point of attraction for all creations is solely about you and your beliefs, what you think about yourself and who you really are, and of course, your vibration, because that's what you're creating your reality from. It is never someone else's fault. It's all about you guys. It's all about us individually, because we are choosing based on the vibration we are focused on, right? You are the creator of every experience you have. And when you realize that, everything shifts. It's really a move from choosing by default and choosing consciously, where your choices are made, knowing you will experience what you're choosing. Once you get that, you shift your perspective, because when you realize that you're in total control of what you're creating, the experiences you're creating, and the physical reality you're creating, you shift, right? Because now you know you're in control and you can change every bit of it. This is how we create the physical reality also of the new earth. And simultaneous to that, we are creating the expanded version of us, the human aspect who will experience it. It is such an amazing time to be alive now. And we are teaching this new perspective, and this new perspective has within it a whole new belief system created from the perspective. In order to move from the third dimensional beliefs and understandings that we've been swimming around in for eons of time, we need to change how we think, right? We need to expand to more of who we are so we can see more of who we are, okay? So that's why relationships fail. And that is, of course, they fail from an out of alignment position. There is no failure in the in alignment position because there is only choosing, conscious choosing, and experience. Conscious choosing, creation, experience, focus, intention, all those things, and self-responsibility for your vibration. You are the only one that can control your vibration, and that is how you are summoning like vibrations to create from. So don't blame anybody else. Don't blame your partner if your relationship sucks, because it is a two-way street. You are asking for the vibration to come into your awareness, and then you're focused on it, and that's what you're getting. So, Suzanne, thank you. That is why relationships fail from the third dimensional perspective. From the soul's perspective, there is no failure. There is only creation and experience. Okay? So if you guys have a question, email us at info@theteachingsofjoseph.com. We'll get to them as fast as we can. We're on this huge adventure, you guys. There is no better time to be alive right now. And if you focus from the space of alignment, you will enjoy this process because you are responsible for your own expansion, right? Okay. Thanks, guys. We love you. Take good care, and we will be back soon. Welcome aboard. Thanks for listening, everybody. Join us again for the next question of the week with Joseph. Take good care.